This is only a dot on the development path, but we're really excited about the first step that we have here.
I mean, that's our goal. That's our job, is to push boundaries, change perceptions of the brand.
We all know that basketball is one of the most loved and popular sports in the world. But have you ever thought about how technology is changing the game? That's right. There are some seriously cool innovations out there that are transforming the way we play and watch basketball. From balls that never go flat to high-tech sneakers that'll make you feel like you're soaring above the rim. So buckle up, lace up those sneakers, and get ready to see how these cutting-edge products are taking basketball to the next level. But before we dive in, make sure you smash that subscribe button down below. That way, you won't miss out on any of our content. Let's get into it. You see, a lot of people believe that NBA players are getting bigger, stronger, and faster every year. But the truth is, the data tells a different story. In fact, the average height of NBA players is currently at its lowest point in over 4 decades, standing at 6'6". And while the average weight of players has been steadily increasing since the 70s, it actually peaked in the 2010-11 season and has been declining ever since. What does this mean? Well, it looks like players are becoming more and more focused on optimizing their bodies for the game. And here's what's interesting. The NBA was the first American sports league to implement player tracking in every game. That's right. And you know what made it possible? SportView's technology. This amazing technology collects data 25 times per second, which helps transform information into knowledge. And this knowledge is what determines player value, which is exactly what the GMs and owners pay for. Basketball is at the forefront of technology, and the NBA is embracing companies trying to make it better. And it's not just the league that's innovating. The players themselves are getting in on the action with the NBPA's Player Accelerator program. It's a platform for current and former NBA players to jumpstart their own businesses and bring their startup ideas to life. This is where basketball is headed. Futuristic tech. From the days of peach baskets to double rims to shatterproof glass, we've seen it all. But now there's a new player in town, and it's changing the game like never before. I'm talking about Hoop and its smart backboards that are bringing metrics and gamification to the basketball court. It's crazy to think how far we've come, but with Hoop, we're taking it to a whole new level. Hoop's product model combines a mix of hardware, software, and media streaming. The physical component starts with a connected basketball hoop that picks up data about balls that are sunk through it, hit, or does not. These hoops are no joke. They're ruggedized and waterproof, like the hoops you see on professional courts. But what makes them stand out is the backboard, which is made from a video screen equipped with computer vision. Yeah, you heard that right. The video screen doesn't just show your shot's trajectory. It also displays videos of coaches, trainers, and players that you can watch and learn from on your own or with your squad. And here's the kicker. The computer vision and content work together to track your progress and give you personalized feedback on how to improve your game. It's like having a personal coach with you every time you play. But it's not just about the training. Hoop's video screens can also stream other kinds of content, from basketball games to whatever else you want to watch. It's like Peloton, but for basketball. Now, I gotta keep it real with y'all. This technology doesn't come cheap. These hoops range from $5,000 to $6,500. But hey, you can't put a price on taking your game to the next level, right? And now, talking about taking the game to a new level, did you know that ankle injuries are the #1 cause of missed games for NBA players? Crazy, right? But a company called Better Guard came up with the Better Guard ankle braces as part of the NBA Launchpad, so you know it's legit. And what's cool about the Better Guard ankle brace is that it works like a safety belt for your ankles. The Better Guard ankle brace has something called the BG Power at its heart, which is an intelligent mini piston. And what this mini piston does is it offers you exceptional freedom of movement in normal situations. But when you make a critical movement that could potentially roll your ankle, the mini piston is activated and stabilizes your ankle 3 times faster than your body can react on its own. And here's the cool part. The Better Guard ankle brace is actually integrated into your shoe and sock. So it's more sleek and comfortable than traditional ankle braces. And it provides adaptive protection in milliseconds, just like a seatbelt in a car. So if your ankle is about to get rolled, the brace will tighten and secure it before you can realize what's happening. And you know what? The NBA doesn't forget about us fans. During the All-Star Weekend, they made a major announcement about their plans to connect with their audience in a whole new way. The NBA launched a brand new feature on its app that allows us fans to scan and replace a player in a live game. We can now be part of the game in a way we never thought possible before. The new feature allows us to scan ourselves and replace a player in a live game. I know it sounds crazy, but this is the real deal. I mean, who wouldn't want to see themselves dunking like LeBron or hitting a game-winning shot like Steph? Now, though this is a super cool and impressive technology, I don't know if I would ever actually use this on my TV. But if you ever wanted to dunk, you could just deep fake yourself into the NBA, or you could dunk in real life by picking up these shoes that claim to make you jump higher. Forget, do you even lift, bro? The real question is, can you jump? And I'm not talking about any regular jump. I'm talking about reaching new heights on the basketball court. Now, have you ever heard of Athletic Propulsion Labs? These guys launched their sneaker brand in 2010 and created a shoe with such an unprecedented boost that it actually got banned by the NBA for its performance-enhancing edge. Yep, the NBA banned them. But here's the thing, even though the NBA banned these shoes, you can still get your hands on them. Athletic Propulsion Labs now focuses on luxury lifestyle shoes, and you can find these bad boys in stores for anyone from $300 to $400. Now, I know that might seem steep, but what price are you willing to pay to be able to dunk in your next pickup game? These shoes are designed with what they call load and launch technology, and even have 10 coil springs inside to help you jump a little bit higher. Now, the third version of the internet has a ton of validity across sports, and it's especially true in basketball. Gym class is a true game changer for those who love to hoop, but can't always do it in person with their teammates. With virtual reality technology, gym class brings the feeling of real basketball to your fingertips, no matter where you are in the world. Gym class isn't just about playing ball. It's also a fantastic way to connect with basketball enthusiasts from all over the globe. You can make new friends, break a sweat, and even compete to become a digital basketball superstar. And it's not just me who thinks so highly of gym class. The game has raised over $8 million from some of the biggest names in the tech and basketball worlds. They include Andreessen Horowitz, Y Combinator, Kevin Durant, and the Golden State Warriors. Plus, in early 2023, Gym Class announced a licensing relationship with the NBA, which means the game will only continue to get better and more realistic as time goes on. Now, to what you've all been waiting for, the new basketballs. How many times has a game of basketball been thwarted by a ball that was too flat to bounce? An air pump with a properly sized needle isn't something most people carry around with them all the time. But what if I told you that Wilson has been working on a prototype that never goes flat? Yeah, that's right. The innovative basketball is covered in an intricate pattern of holes that replaces the need for pressurized bladders. And even though it's not technically airless, it's been coined as such because air can pass right through it. Instead of traditional leather panels, this ball is covered in open hexagons and is completely hollow, thanks to the magic of additive 3D printing technology.
So what happens is there's a powder bed that's swept across, and then a laser almost etch-a-sketches a pattern in 2 dimensions. And as this process iterates over and over, you end up with a 3-dimensional ball.
That means it's lighter, more detailed, and almost as good as the regulation basketballs used in the NBA. Plus, it looks sick with its all-black prototype design that debuted during the 2023 NBA All-Star Game. Now don't get too excited yet. The NBA isn't planning on making the switch to these airless basketballs anytime soon, but that doesn't mean it's a failure. Wilson is still working to improve the design, and who knows, maybe one day we'll see these balls on the courts of the NBA. But even if that doesn't happen, this technology could be a game changer for players everywhere. No more flat balls. No more hunting for a pump. This 3D printed basketball could make the game more accessible and enjoyable for everyone. At the end of the day, it's all about optimizing performance and pushing the game forward. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We've got plenty more content on the way, so stay tuned.